Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
That's an important first down on that running play. The back's got it. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Hokies lining up here on 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. The Hokies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envisioned this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. After the sack on first down, it's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Tries the right with a quick throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Running back has it on a screen now. Finding space at the 20. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
On the run, it's Mason. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Touchdown, Hokies. Strong game by this quarterback.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
As a kickoff team, let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. The pass rush closing in. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. To the air. It's Sayin. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Refusing to be brought down. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, USC. Simple throw, all the yards, and after the catch, explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Hits the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Watson. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They'll run the option. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's caught. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. We'll call for the fair catch here. USC offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's that defense shifting again. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fighting off the defender. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab, and he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. Brought for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Dropping back. It's Watson. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the option play. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
Now, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
SPHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Southern California.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Watson. It's a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. Bringing pressure. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's 2nd down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. No chance to catch him. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Trojans. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Return it 1 down. Sets up the next drive. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. The Hokies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And then first down, right back to the running game. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To the air, it's Watson. Short pass finds the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Past the 50. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, SC. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And the defense gets above, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. Tech offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Mason. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I, over the years, have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
The Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Watson. So it's incomplete. He caught the ball, but they ruled him out of bounds.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the catch and moves the ball to the 35 and another 1st down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And the Hokies moving quickly down the field here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Mason. Tackle after he makes the 1st down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. It's an option look. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Looking to pass. It's Watson. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris. And at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. That puts them back on top. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Trojans offense is back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. And the Trojans come up to the line in a hurry-up. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Can he get there on the ground? They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Defense not pressing this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. Pass caught, 2nd down now.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Press coverage now from the secondary. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory?
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. And it's good right down the middle. Here we go, tie ball game now, heading down the home stretch. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
A huge play by this offense. Good timing between the quarterback and the receiver. You can see the quarterback wanted to put that ball away from the defender up high. And how about the receiver? Adjusted that ball, thrown to the outside. Does a nice job of getting his feet down and comes up with that big play.
Hand off to the right side.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the second down play. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. The defense couldn't stop the option that time.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. Man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Moving at the second level of the defense now. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And the sideline celebrates. They've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How about that? Clutch kick here for the kicker. Gives him the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Comes the USC offense back on the field. They've got to gain some yardage to get in better field goal position here. How efficient can they be? How much risk will they take? Scanning the field. It's saying. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Short return tackle made at the 27, a crucial takeaway. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports